So, what do you think about, like, dropping the whole writing thing?
Why now?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking, I think maybe we could be really good at performing together.
Perform together? What would we perform?
Hey, I don't know. Maybe we could tell jokes, or we could do impersonations, or... maybe we could sing?
Sing? You're serious?
Well, why not? We could be like the next Gaga or Whitney.
Well, we don't really have what they have, so...
Like, what's that? Like, really, what is that?
Well, for starters, a set of pipes.
You don't think I could sing?
I kind of know you can't sing.
I'm of the deep end. Watch as I dive in.
Stop.
I'll never... What? Why would you do that? I didn't get to the best part.
I just kind of need to protect my ears.
Well, I wasn't really warmed up. Like, my throat was a little dry and scratchy.
I'm sure.
No, and I had a little tickle in my throat. I was like, it's like right there. Like, let me just try it again.
No, you don't need to.
And
you don't need to.
I will always love you.
Hey guys, Nolan here. A quick little shout out to all the new subscribers who decided to join Self-Doubt and myself on our little writing journey. Which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, the button's like right down there, you know what to do. But if you don't know what to do, I'm gonna make it simple for you. Hit the button, hit the bell, make sure the notifications are on. So today, what's wrong? Are you still upset because I said you can't sing?
No, I was just thinking.
What is it?
No, I was just watching a few movies and it got me thinking about romance. That's all.
Which movies were they?
A Star is Born and The Bodyguard.
Well, at least we now know where you got your choice of music from.
They were okay. It's just, it got me thinking, like, wouldn't they be so much better with maybe a love triangle?
You're kidding me, right?
It's like every single piece of storytelling these days has to have a love triangle. It's like an expectation if we ever want to get published.
Well, you're not wrong, but it doesn't mean we have to force it into our story.
But we might not get published.
No, not true. But even if it were true, that doesn't mean we should have to shoehorn it into our story just cuz.
But pretty much every story has it.
And they're pretty much horrible. I mean, it's 2021. I feel like we should be past the whole girl going,
who do I choose?
It's annoying, it's shallow, and I hate to say it, but it's just really bad.
But what if I want to put one in my story?
I'd say, good luck. Okay, yeah, maybe a little harsh.
Yeah, a little.
It's just that, love triangles are paper thin. They do nothing for me. Yeah, okay, sure, I am a romantic, so that could be part of it, but...
But what if we had to make one? What if I told you the only reason why we aren't getting a master deal is because we don't have a love triangle? If we put one in, we got it.
I tell him to show her where the sun don't shine.
No, and I mean it.
Fine. Okay, we're gonna make a love triangle. Are you happy? But, we can't have the simple, typical, who do I choose? We're not doing it that way. The characters have to have conflict. Emotional conflict. There has to be something that makes them struggle with choosing one or the other. Maybe it's family upbringings, maybe it's religious views, whatever. Something has to be making the choice a struggle.
Okay, so we make the protagonists have some internal battles. That's doable, right?
No, not just the protagonist. Everybody involved needs to be affected by this. They all need to have some type of problem. I mean, there's gotta be a reason why this guy follows this tart around, gets his heart broken constantly, and just keeps following her. Like, why is he doing it? He's doing it because...
because they love the tart?
Bullshit! That's not love. That's insanity. You're trying to tell me that it's because of love that he follows her around, gets his heart broken how many times, let her keep dicking around with his emotions in hopes that she chooses him? That's not love, honey. No, he's got his own problems if he thinks that's okay.
Calm down.
No, I'm just getting into my character's head. Why would he think this is okay? Obviously, he doesn't think he's worth much more than being this stupid chick's puppet. So that's step one. Make sure everybody involved has their own problems to overcome and a reason for being in a love triangle to begin with. Because guess what? Love triangles, they're not fun. They are full of hate, masked as love.
Okay, I don't really fully agree, but alright, what's step two?
Make it a hard decision. It can't be all, I choose man number one and all my problems go away. Because if that were the case, she should have just chosen man number one to begin with. No, there's gotta be something man number one can't give her that man number two does. It's gotta end up being like a good compromise, where both parties feel like they lost.
Your world seems like such a happy one.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to dive into love triangles. But I will say, if we can step away from the traditional idea of what a love triangle is, we might be able to create something that's unexpected and kind of interesting to read. I mean, I think there's only one thing I can think of at the top of my head, some subplot that did a love triangle, that actually could have been interesting. One.
You're gonna talk about Fear Effect, aren't you?
I'd like to point out that Fear Effect was an amazing video game. Interesting characters, fantastic setting.
It was definitely a form of TNA. Just saying.
Okay, so it was a good way to promote it. Sex sells, Dowdy.
Her rack was the size of 2 beach balls!
Regardless, Hannah, our MC, is in love with Rain. They're soulmates. Now, Hannah's partner in crime and BFF is named Glass, and he's all macho burrito here. He's supportive and would do nothing to hurt his friends, and Hannah's always said if anything happened to her, that he needed to take care of Rain.
And then?
Okay, so you have to remember that this went over like 2+ games. So we get to the 3rd game, and the game gets cancelled. But there was going to be a love triangle in it. And guess what? It had nothing to do with that crap trope of, who do I choose?
Oh yeah, okay, and what are you gonna say now? It was ahead of its time?
It was ahead of its time, in more ways than one. But in another video, we'll go over that. But today, we're talking about love triangles. Hannah gets hurt, and is completely out of it. Rain's soulmate at death's door. And here we have Glass, thinking Hannah's as good as dead. He's there for Rain, who's losing her bloody mind, and then things just happen.
Oh, they do the nasty?
And now we have a grieving soulmate feeling like she just betrayed her lover, and a BFF who's trying to actually convince himself that he was following Hannah's wishes. And now what happens when Hannah wakes up?
Oh my.
We have a whole bunch of drama. That's what we have. Either they come clean and tell Hannah what went on while she was out of it, which, let's be honest, could very well blow whatever relationship they have left into smithereens. Or they keep it a secret, which is going to cause a lot of tension every single time they encounter Hannah. Which, let's be honest, is going to be quite a bit. We have a soulmate, and we have a BFF who's our partner in crime that they see every day. I mean, honestly, we can sprinkle in some little dialogue about Hannah going,
"What would I do without you, Glass? I'm so happy you're my best friend."
put some of that in there, gold. It's just like sticking a knife in the gut and twisting it a bit. Guilt galore. That, to me personally, is much more interesting as a love triangle than who should I choose? Because really, it has less to do with love and more to do with what a real love triangle is about. The hatred disguised as love.
Alright, okay, that does sound a bit more interesting, I'll admit.
It also touches upon each character's struggles and a reason why they did what they did. And that's just what we do know about the game. As I said, the game got cancelled, so who knows where it was going. I'm just saying, it's way more interesting than your typical YA fiction going, who should I choose? Just my 2 cents.
Okay, that's good though. That's good though.
And that's all we got for you guys today. What are your thoughts on love triangles? Are they interesting? Are they not interesting? Or what do you think would make a love triangle interesting to read? Let us know down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. As I have said before, it's a little thing, but it really does go a long way. And if you have yet to do it, hit the subscribe button. We have new videos every week for your entertainment, but also to help writers with their own writing. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Ciao!
So that's like a no for adding a love triangle into the bodyguard?
Yeah, that's a hard no.
Well, at least I still got my voice.
What?
And